Hey guys, we are here finally with some Detroit Red Wings Eastside Hockey Manager. As you can see, we are in 1998, September 3rd to be exact, and we are playing as Ken Holland. And this is our current roster. Well, actually, we'll take a look at that from the roster page rather than the lines, so you can see the scratch players as well. So we got Chris Osgood and Norm Maracy in that. All right, so pretty young here, 23, 25 years old. That's pretty good. And on defense, we're a bit older, obviously. We got Larry Murphy, Jamie McCoon. I'm probably butchering that so bad. Joey Coker. Again, I'm probably there's probably gonna be a whole bunch of names that I'm gonna be again just not good with. Yeah. Oh, for God's sakes, Yui Krupp, whatever. Whatever. Here's one I recognize. Okay. Nicholas Lidstrom, 28 years old, perfect age there. Just all around perfect player, I guess. Aaron Ward, he's 25. Anders Eriksson and Matthew Dandino. I just these names, I don't even know. Okay, so Igor Larionov, there's one I recognize. Doug Brown, he's actually apparently a forward and a defenseman. Steve Eiserman, Brent Gilchrist, Brendan Shanahan, Sergei Fedorov, Chris Draper, Darren McCarty, Slava Kozlov, Kirk Maltby, Thomas Holmstrom, Martin Lapointe, and that guy as well, who we just read on defense. Now, is he playing forward or is this guy playing forward or defense? I think he's playing forward. Yeah, he's playing fourth line with Holmstrom and Gilchrist. Now, this is all from the assistant coach or the head coach doing these lines. I don't think I did any of these. Um, yeah, just to be sure, I'm going to do that again. Yeah, okay. So I was pretty sure that the head coach did those lines, and I was right because there's no way. Like I don't know like what the majority of these players are about. I mean, I know what Lariana's about. I know what Eisman's about. I know what Fedorov's about for the most part, and then Lidstrom obviously. Like I know they're good players, but the rest of their roster kind of like for me, especially since this is 1998. I was two when this team was on the ice, so I wouldn't have known very much about them. So yeah, the training camp rosters are at 11 and 11. That's good. I guess now we'll start the scouting. We'll start out with scouts. Okay, so none of these guys are assigned. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's check out the scouts, like uh, how they rate as a scout, and we'll see who we should send out where. Okay, so McDonald, he's not too bad, 86 and 85. Anderson, 77, 71, 71, 75. Oh, just clicked on him. 81, 80. 77. Okay, so no one too spectacular here in terms of regular scouts. All right, let's see the physio guys. 68 for 69. That's not really that great. There's two guys in the who I have on the Devils in my personal um, GM mode of Isa Hockey Manager, and they both have like 99 for physiotherapy. So that might be something we look into because injuries are actually quite common in this game, and the only it appears, you know, I mean, I guess Joe McDonald is deserved of the head scout role because he's obviously the best scout here. So I guess we will put him out to do uh, the draft scouting. So Joe McDonald, he is going to do the NHL entry draft. Intensive. Don't ignore well known. Age doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter because, well, obviously there's no one who's going to be age 12 in the NHL entry draft. And, players who are like 21, 22, they could still become something. So, yeah, we'll go for that. And then everyone else, okay, so I do want one scout to watch our current team just so we can get an assessment of how good our team, like everyone on our team, actually is. Now, what's our minor league team? Okay, the Adirondack Red Wings. Maybe we could scout them as well. Maybe we'll benefit from that a little bit. So all Adirondack Red Wings right at the top, right there. Scout team. There you go. And let's go. This guy, you are going to scout the entire NHL permanently. There you go. Just so we could get a reading on the majority of the players. Mark Howe, you can scout the next opposition. That will always scout the next team that we are going to be facing. Let's see. What's our other minor league affiliate? The Toledo Storm. Okay. So assign all. Man, we're gonna have to go a while for this. Let's see. Where's the Toledo Storm? Toledo Storm. Should be on the next page here. Yeah, there you go. Scout. Oh, Jesus, no one's on it. Whatever. We'll scout them anyway. Gotta go back in there. Okay, so I want to scout the entire American Hockey League as well, so we can take a look at prospects that happen to be down there for other teams. This guy, maybe somewhere in Europe. I'm thinking like one of the leagues in Europe. Uh, so maybe like the Swedish Hockey League or the Continental Hockey League would be good. Yeah, let's go with the Swedish Elite League here. That will be permanent. And Paul Crowley, this guy. Let's get two different readings on our next oppositions, just so we can have two different scouts doing that, because they do occasionally have different opinions, I guess, of how the teams match up and how good the teams are. Oh goodness. So yeah, there's our training camp roster. Our coach is Scotty Bowman. Pretty good, obviously. He's honestly, in terms of potential wise, a better scout than all of our scouts. Got great technical knowledge, great at coaching defensemen and forwards. What kind of coach is he? He's technique based. Uh, General assistant coach. He's not that bad at goaltenders. Pretty good at working with youngsters as well. Actually, yeah, Bowman's really good at youngsters. Uh, Neither of them are really too great at motivating. None of them actually are. Dave Lewis, we might be able to dump him eventually, I'm thinking, because he's not the greatest. Uh, yeah, none of them are really too great at. I mean, okay, so we have obviously Scotty Bowman, like gem of a coach right there, in terms of his stats anyway. But everything else, everyone else is like a general coach. So we need like a technique based coach, which we have in Scotty Bowman. Although I don't know how long he's gonna last since he's 64 years old at this point in time. Um, hmm. I may want to look out for some coaches here. First of all, to possibly replace. Actually, you know what? I think we have one coach spot open, so we might be able to get someone on board now. And also someone to take Bowman's place when he retires. So let's see. What do I do? Oh yeah. Filters, configure, um, job, assistant coach, unemployed, yes. Let's see. Attributes. You know what? We'll just see all of them. Okay, so Bill Morse, general coach, and we got a lot of those. General coach. I mean, this guy's got good stats, and he's pretty good at motivating. Really good determination. We can keep our eye on him. Scott Bradley, this guy. I mean, again, general coach. I want to look for one of the conditioning based coaches. Let's see. Nice working with youngsters there. General coach. He's more of a scout. Um, no, not this guy. Nope. Nope. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anyone to Fantastic. You know what? Let me um, do the attributes here. I'm gonna put motivating up there a little bit to 75, just because we don't have any coaches that are great at motivating. I'm going to put adaptability up there. And we already got a bunch of coaches that are great at working with youngsters. I am going to put uh, determination up there a bit. That'll be fine for now, I think. Okay, so no one. All right, you know what? We'll reset that. Go back. Assistant coach, unemployed. Okay, so we may go for this guy because he's okay. So yeah, this guy might be pretty good because he is a general coach. However, look at the look at those stats. I mean, better than like this guy or this guy. Let me see. Prefers attacking style of play, likes to match lines, strict. Okay, unlikely to upset players. Okay, that's good. That's good. Uh, attacking style of play. I mean, I would say we have more of an attacking style of play with the roster that we have. So Bowman is for sure going to stay here. Direct attacking. Okay, direct attacking. Okay, so it looks like yeah, for the most part, the majority of these coaches are also offensively minded coaches. So, and we do have one more assistant coach slot, I believe, as well. So we can get this guy on board. Yeah, why not? Approach sign, assistant coach, and I'll give him a little bit extra just in case because he is a pretty good coach in terms of his stats. So another team might offer him. So I'm just going to boost that up there a bit. There you go. All right. So we'll see if we get him. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do until preseason. Just double checking here. Numbers all good. Yeah, everyone's got a number. Okay. Back. Team needs. Okay. Yes. So we need to target a first line right wing, a depth defenseman, a depth on left wing, and a goalie prospect, and then blue line prospect. Get some veterans to bolster the lineup for the postseason. Okay. Focus on winning now. Yeah, that makes sense. First line right wing, so that'd be right wing key. Depth defenseman. Depth on left wing. Goalie prospect and blue line prospect. Okay. So let's do that. No. Defenseman, hot prospect. There you go. Confirm. Team report. Let's see. So yeah, Lidstrom, Murphy, all these guys whose names I can't pronounce. But yeah, so it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good so far here in Detroit. I mean, obviously they were Stanley Cup champions in the late '90s, so you can't really. Wait a minute, wasn't Eisenman was captain, right? Yeah, yeah. And then it was Lidstrom and I'm just gonna guess Fedorov. Or you know what? Should I give it to Larionov just because he's like 38, isn't he? Yeah, I'll give it to Larionov for now. Extra attackers, Shanahan, not Gilchrist, Shanahan. And I'll give the other one to Draper. There you go. Tactics, I mean, forecheck will go positional high. Offensive zone will go. Yeah, we'll go overload slot. Neutral zone breakout breakout. We'll go positional. Neutral zone offensive, positional. Neutral zone defensive. Let's go 2-1-2. Defensive zone, positional. Offensive face-offs. We'll go overload. Defensive face-offs. We'll go lopsided. Okay, so line matching. I think I want to, instead of line 3v1, I think I want to do. I don't want to do this, the first option, 1v1, 2v2. Like, that's. I think I might do 1-4, and then 2-3, 3-2, 4-1. Yeah, we'll try that for now. I can always switch that if it doesn't work out. Shot targeting, not going to specify that. 3-on-3 play, I'll use 2 forward. Yeah, I'll use 2 forwards for that. Because our strength is on forward. Let's see. Mentality, we're going to have more of an offensive mentality. Aggressiveness, we can get up aggressive a bit. Tempo, we have a high tempo. Shooting, heavy, dump at the puck. I'm going to leave everything else for now. Power play. You know what? I'll touch all this stuff later. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time by doing that. And, yeah, we're already almost 16 minutes into this episode. So, I was planning on getting some preseason done. But, we're already quite a ways into this video. You know what? We'll get up to that first preseason game because we're going to have to do a bit of simulating. Actually, you know what? Do I have my preferences set? Yes, I do. Okay. And then detail level. Okay, good. All right, let's do it. All right. Year 1, 1998, I meant, is officially underway for the Detroit Red Wings. Oh, Jesus. Erickson suffers an injury from practice. Okay. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, Jesus, so many teams offered him a contract. You know what? I might have to reoffer. Yeah, so many teams offered him. I'm going to withdraw, and then I am going to reoffer assistant coach. I'm going to give him $250K just in case. Oh, wait. What happened there? $250K. There you go. There you go, and there you go. And I'll give him a signing bonus of $5,000. Please take that, Scott. Yeah, let's keep simulating. And I might just cut some of this out if nothing important happens. Up until something important happens, of course. So, oh, there you go. Bradley accepted our offer, and we will accept him as a assistant coach. There you go. He is now on our coaching staff. So there you go. We have someone decent in there in Scott Bradley. So he's one of the few, if not one of the only, the only motivator on this team. Yeah, because Scotty Bowman isn't too great either. So that should help out, hopefully. And we will just simulate through the rest of the time before preseason. And, man, we're getting a lot of messages here. I might have to set the message preferences if I can even do that. Because that's a lot right there. Okay, so... Jesus, so many injuries. I don't even know if that's my player. I don't even recognize that name. Yes, there's going to be a lot of names I don't recognize here. Let's see. So, cuts, right. Let's see. Do we have anyone to cut? I mean, I don't really think so. We have a roster of 22, so that should be fine, honestly. Yeah, that should be fine. All right. Let's just roll with this because, again, I have no idea who on this roster is terrible, who on this roster is good. I mean, I know who's good, but, I don't know how this team's going to perform because I have no idea what the Red Wings of 1998 were like. I mean, I know they won the Stanley Cup, but still, I don't know how they're... This is a simulation. I am not sure exactly how they're going to perform in this game. So, stats... Wait a minute. What am I doing? Right. So, we are not going to coach games ourselves. We are going to let the simulation take over. And head coach takes control of practice. Yes. Okay, there you go. And anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I completely blanked out. Like, I have no idea. what I was just about to do. But anyway, that'll be about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I cannot wait to get the series going. And hopefully, you guys enjoy the series, and I will see you guys in the next one.